Eh? What?
I have a mole?
Hi everyone, welcome back to House Flipper. Now, as you can see, I have downloaded the new DLC and my lawn is mowed. Looks so good. I also put on a new step and a new driveway because it looks good. Anyway, let's go into the new office. I really like this house. I love the little kitchenette. And this is my YouTube corner with my green screen. So, I'm going to buy one of the new garden houses to purchase. And a new feature is this little icon here will indicate whether it's for the garden or whether it has a bunker, which I think is a really good feature. And I like garden after house construction. So it's a really nice big house and it allows you to do a lot of creativity. Welcome to my new house that looks absolutely all boarded up and like crap. So there's a lot of tidying to do. Well, there's a lot of people online complaining about the price of House Flipper and how it's supposedly too expensive for what the game is. But from all the stuff that I've seen so far, I bought the game almost immediately as it was released, and there was actually a small discount if you bought it before a certain date. And so I got it around $10 Canadian. $10 or $15 Canadian, I can't remember which. But I think that's fairly reasonable for a DLC, especially for the amount of work that had to go into making this DLC. You can see that there's a lot of work that goes into it, and people who just expect free DLC have no idea how much work has to go into these things. So I have no complaints about the price of the DLC at all. I think it's fairly reasonable. I just wish that we had a lawnmower. There's still a feature in the perks for the garden that says coming soon, and they actually have changed the typo that was there. It originally had 2 M's. But I'm hoping that I can get a lawnmower. Mowing the lawn with a weed whacker is not the best use of resources and time. So we'll do everything, get rid of the bin, go to the backyard, we'll take these down. I also like that they kept the cement blocks on the outside. I do wish that they gave more color options for some of the home decor stuff. Like they could keep the same furniture and whatnot, but just more color options to play with. Get rid of these because they're junky. Now this video is going to be heavily edited, mainly because the last time I did something from complete scratch and finished it up, it took me almost 7 hours, and the video will not be 7 hours long. For you and me. Whoop! Flying boards. There we go. That one. I like that I can just do this from the ground. Don't feel like getting the scaffolding just yet. There we go, and I don't think I can reach that one just yet, but I can sell that. Is that all of them? Nope. So other than the garbage, oh, here we go. I missed these. Got distracted by windows. I think I need to go upstairs to get that. It's a very nice house, very open plan, except for that one wall. You come up here, a nice balcony, and the upstairs is completely open, which allows for a lot of creativity on making rooms. So even just now, we'll put in a floor. Now I think it's this floor matches the stairs, so we'll do that all the way across. Did I get everything? Yes, I did. So it matches the stairs quite nicely. And I can even do that again. Even though I'll probably put a different floor in the kitchen. Maybe. I like this little nook right here. And I think I want to make this a bathroom. So I'll leave that there. Okay, so let's get the house weatherproof. That's it. Okay, so I'll need a floor there eventually. Yeah, shortcut through the house. I'm gonna put a nice white sliding door there, like that. That look okay? And then we'll put two more over here. We'll put one up here. And one over here. I like that they're white because it's nice and bright and clean, and it will match the frames that go around the windows. So now that's weatherproof. So next we'll have to get rid of these piles of rubble. So just dig them away. That was quick. As you can see, there's lots of weeds around. I don't bother picking them, I just mow them over. It's not like they're going to grow back. There we go. Last little bit of trash. And I believe that's it for garbage. But to clean out some of the bushes, I'm gonna sell them. Oh, there's another thing of trash. It also makes it easier to mow the lawn when you don't have all of that. When you don't have the trees lying around. And everything else is weeds. There we go. And that should be it. So now everything is nice and dandy. So do mowing the lawn. And this takes a really long time. So we're going to edit it out and we're going to edit it down. There we go. So everything is nice and cut, And we can tell because there is no dark green, there we go, on the mini map. But the lawn looks pretty bad. I don't know what happened, but that's pretty nasty. But before I do the lawn, I am going to do the walkway and the driveway. Unfortunately, we cannot take down the trees right now. We can sell the shrubs, but we can't chop down the trees just yet. Maybe that's going to be the coming soon and we get an axe or something. Or maybe a chainsaw. But right now, it's what it is. So we'll go into the garden half. We'll do surfaces. I'm going to do probably paving slabs. And I'll pick something quite nice. Maybe something decorative like some interlock. Maybe some hex paving stones, or maybe some herringbone. Go for the dark color. And I'll go for that one for a round. And we'll do many of them. So it will only allow you to do it a certain amount. I kind of want to have the driveway go right up to the house. So we'll figure that out. We can turn it. Nope. There, nope. Close enough. See if I did enough spaces. I did too many. Okay. So for the alignment, I've got the paving stone to align with. Go right up to the detached garage. And then get rid of those. And do the whole driveway. One there. One there. So as you can see, it's nighttime. But I have finished the driveway. Lots of space for lots of cars and parties. Then there's also a walkway to the front gate to the mailbox and the front door. There's a little bit of gap here. I'm still learning how to work with the paving slabs, but there are slabs like this, and then there are also slabs like this, but I think it's too big this way. So gonna try using this. It was the dark one. And you can kind of do stuff like that. Kind of finish it off if it lines up properly, which it doesn't, but it does here. So it kind of gets rid of the little lip for the interlock. Like that, yeah. They're very finicky. Sometimes it will stack on top of itself, so you have to be very careful. It doesn't exactly line up this way, so I'll just leave it the way it is for now. And I could essentially go down, I think the entire length, maybe. Does that work? Not quite. So the paving stones are kind of finicky, but not terrible. There. Good enough. So I could also essentially do it here too, but I probably won't. It looks fine. Maybe they'll improve on that, I don't know. So one thing that I noticed playing around is you can actually put the sconces on the outside now. I haven't figured out how to turn them on because pressing E doesn't do anything. And putting on a light switch also doesn't do anything. So if I do that, it doesn't turn on. Mainly for looks, which is fine. So a nice light on above the door. So I'm gonna put in the gardens, which is in the garden half. Again for surfaces, so there's no real dirt. Stone. Sport surfaces. Oh, I've never used that one before. So I've used these. I'm going to use a 2-toned colored square. I'm going to keep them white and gray. You can color it a different tone, but I like this one. You can also change the size of the stone, so it'd be really, really tiny with stone chips, or you could do fairly large. And it will give you a square. Now, what's really neat is you can actually change the size of your gravel square with your roller button. So what I do is I do that. Very carefully kind of stamp the ground. I have used the wood chips before, but there's something wrong with the image that they're using to tile, and it seems really blurry. Like there's something wrong with the image. So I've decided not to use it too frequently. There we go. Now with that, there's also the circle, which is kind of cool. Again, you can change the rock sizes, you can change the color. That's a tiny disc. Wah! And you can do something like that. But we're going to be putting grass down, so it'll probably change, but you can kind of paint it on, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to go back to the square, because I have a couple more gardens to do over here. just kind of paint it on. So you can be messy or not. I'll just go around like there. To get the right size, we'll do that. And stamp very carefully the garden on the other half. So I've got the garden set up. Next, I'm going to still do surfaces. I'm going to do some turf sod. And we're going to repair the lawn. So we take the roll. I just buy them individually. So the trick to the roll is you have to have it right where it starts touching the ground. It's not like this. If you put it here, you'll actually have a gap between the paving stones and the turf. So just right there, click it down, E to use, and just roll. And then you press E to cut and finish. And then you've got this nice, crisp trim to make a nice lawn and a nice square. I'm going to put it down here. And that will kind of actually square off the very rough stone garden that I put around the tree. So I'm gonna try here, maybe here. Try to center the tree within the sod. That looks good. Get another one. Maybe there. Not bad. You probably could move it over a little bit, but it's a little minor detail. There's also the option to buy a tiny roll for the little tiny repairs like this that you need to do. A little tiny roll. Or there is a medium-sized roll. So just repairing the front lawn. This also takes a really long time. So I'm going to cut it down. So we've done a good chunk of the lawn now. And we'll fix the little squares around the trees momentarily, but not right away. So we're going to do a back deck that will open up with these two patio doors. So again, we're going to stay in surfaces and the paving slabs and the composite board. That's what we're going to use. Composite board, because with this we can make it look like wood. Different types of wood. Let's do black with a black boundary. So this makes it difficult for alignment. Sometimes. Why did that even turn? Gonna go all the way over here. Just continue on. There we go. So the deck is already done. And so that will help with where to put the rest of the grass. So I guess I'll leave that for now. It's very difficult to turf around them. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Okay, so next I'm going to do some decorations. What I want to do, I haven't really figured out where things are kept just yet. Water tanks, there we go. I want to put a small pool on this little side deck. Is it completely on? No, it's off. Oh well. It's not based in reality, so it's okay. And I want to get a nice covering. Like that. Maybe should I do two? No. It's not big enough. Alright. That's perfectly fine. I've got a table in here. We'll check the top. I like that. That's not a table, that's a coffee table. I like this table. With the reddish wood. Like that. Furniture. Let's get some benches. And the reddish wood. And we'll buy two. For a nice family to sit down, have a nice supper in the evening. We're gonna put the barbecue in the shade right over here. So this is really nice. But this is also garden flipper. So we need to put in a garden. Going back to surfaces. I'm going to go to single colored circle. Gonna paint a nice area around here. Have a nice area there. Decorations, water tanks. oblong pond. I'll do a light gray. And I want to put it there. So we're going to dig a hole. Dig it really fast. 3 times. Insert pond. Cover it. Fill it with some water. So that looks good. And I'm going to do some more decorations. Do a Japanese lantern. I'll buy a few of these. Maybe 3. And we'll put some plants. Of course, we're going to do some bamboo. Wish they were different heights, but it's fine. I'm going to do some shorter bamboo. Maybe that will make it look not so even along the top. Sprigs over here. In the front. Like that. Not too bad. There they go. So it'll be maybe under sculptures. We'll put some rocks in our Zen garden. There might be some rules for the actual Zen garden, but I don't know them. No, I don't want that shape. I want to have a different shape. That looks good. So we have a pool. We have a nice deck. Then we have these gardens here. I'm going to put some more plants in. I'm going to do some decorative grass. I kind of like this one. It fills out very nicely. And we'll buy many of them. Do boom. Boop. And put 2 over here. Now, there's still kind of a path here. Just going to go to surfaces, stepping stones, 2. But one thing I've learned, don't put it on your grass. It will actually flatten your grass. There we go. There. So we got some stepping stones to go across. Looks very nice. But I want to get some actual flowers in here. We'll do some decorative flowers. Some flower beds. I guess we'll go for another red one. Yeah, that'll do. Not overly picky. Looks good. Not too cluttered. And over at the front, let's get some trees. Conifers, no. Edible, no. Let's do some of these. One for either side of the door, and then we will plant them. Put in the plant. Plant it and water it. Looks good. So for some flower beds, let's get some nice flowers. Dahlias. So around the trees are all planted. Quite nice. Something for the front garden. Let's see what these look like. Kind of spindly for the front of the house. Ooh, let's do these. Ooh, I like this. Nope. Rose bush. Well, the garden's kind of boring, but that's okay. Along this side, I kind of want to put in a swimming pool with the current. And I'll make it dark frame, white base. I'll put that on the side of the house. So it's obviously above ground. And it flattens the grass. Can't get up! So the outside looks pretty good. Next, let's do the side of the house. I'm gonna put wall panels. We'll get a bunch of the outside siding. I'm gonna need a lot of these. A lot of these. So, oh, I missed a spot. I went around and I put siding on the lower level, and I put just regular white paint on the upper level, so it's kind of like stucco, as close to stucco as I can get. Went all the way around. There's the little piece on the roof that I need to do. So I think I can get rid of that now. So that's all done. That's my scaffolding. So I'm missing a little piece up there. That's fine. I'll get that later. So in the house, I have moved a wall because the wall starts right there, and you can actually see the side of the wall through the window, and that's just bad construction. So I've moved the wall just a little bit. This is going to be a slightly smaller bathroom, so we're going to do the standard stuff. Gonna put white floors. That looks good. Gonna put on a white door. And for the bathroom, oops, walls. Going to do some gray. And I'll do over the windows. Ah, nuts. I think I still have a white can around the house somewhere. Curtains. I'm gonna try and put the wide curtains on, but we'll see if that actually works. Do some gray flowers. Oh, that fits, okay. Some wall panels. Okay, so I've changed my mind. I'm going to put 2 walls of paneling on. Going to put in a shower along this wall. We'll put some towels out. And we'll make them all green. We'll accent this boring gray bathroom with some green. Oh, I can't put them on the shelves anymore. Alright. We'll put it on the dressers. Nice and green. Then I'll get one more. Got a skinny green one here. There we go. And then I will add some bright green carpets. I'm going to take this and move it out because I might use it for something. Oh yeah, I need to add a light. And I've always liked this one. So we'll put that up there. And we'll put a switch up there. It's a nice gray and green bathroom. Now I want to reduce the amount of walls in here. Really wish I had the shotgun still. That was really much better than the sledgehammer. But I don't want to make a full wall. Still kind of want to have open concept, but have a third wall for the kitchen stuff. So we're going to do some walls, we're going to do some tiles. Maybe do a yellow kitchen. Don't think I've ever done a yellow kitchen before. I like the white window wells to give the illusion that if this was reality, there would be a lot of light coming into the windows and would be reflecting the bright white and make the room a little bit brighter. Not a lot, but just a little bit. So since sometimes this game does not like when you put things in afterwards, do I want that? Really don't like that one. I'll do white curtains. I was making it too yellow. Faded lemon. Maybe that will work. That's not as bright as I would like. Morning yellow? It's a little bit better. Not great, but better. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of a butter yellow similar to the tiles, but I cannot pick my colors in this game. Now, does this sit on the counter? Because it doesn't sit on the bathroom counters, which is kind of annoying. So there's a soap dispenser. Do a nice fun clock. Put that over here. And get the, oh, it's in the electronics. Coffee maker. An espresso machine. Put that over here. We'll put this one here. Okay, so a nice bright kitchen. I probably should carry that over. Oh well. Electronics, gonna put DVD player. We've also got some game consoles now. So this kind of looks like an Xbox. And we also have the internet. Along with those, we'll put some speakers out. We'll do a 5.1 surround sound. Then there would be like a speaker up there, but it doesn't really like to have too many surfaces that will support the speaker, so let's just pretend. And we'll do a nice coffee table. So the sitting room is done. Put some decorations on the table. Use some gold. It'd be nice if we could put flowers on, but... And silly me, I forgot to paint further. Paint. Morning yellow. Need to get a nice picture. Now some of these are just ones I picked up from Google. This one's actually from IKEA. Because like there's a lot of furniture from here from IKEA, so why not use a painting arrangement? Put that at the front door. Don't know if I have enough room to put a curtain here. Let's see. Skinny, narrow. No, that's the wide. Narrow, short. Nope. Okay, so we'll just put a blind there then. Yes. Okay, that works. Again with a matching carpet. Do a little reading nook. We'll get ceiling lamp. Do a chandelier over the dining room table. Put this here so we can see. put in some ceiling lamps. There. And there. So now it's nice and bright and cheery. So it looks like the lower level is finished. Let's go up. Now I could do this as a large room or not. And I would probably think not. So this little landing above the stairs is a little weird. But let's use it to our advantage. We finally can change the color of this thing. Good. Ooh. Top, gray, gray. Ooh. I'll keep it white. That's not dark green. Let's do everything white and then metal, do dark. No, it doesn't quite fit. No. Let's just keep everything white. Well, I'm glad that they changed that because that was kind of annoying. Carpet there. And the little white rug in front of the toilet. Get a door. Door for the bathroom is always important. Oh yes, and of course, the all important lights. Very nice. Ooh, let's get some artwork in here. Found that one on a blog. Apparently that happened, I think, this year. Can't remember where though. Maybe somewhere in the States, I think. It was just really pretty, so I grabbed a bunch of the images. So that was the more subtle one. Let's go for the really loud one. Ice blue. And then there's some lamps that are new. Very matchy-matchy. Normally I don't like matchy-matchy, but that looks really good. more furniture, more cupboards. I'm gonna do a wardrobe. Chairs. Office chair in white. There needs to be a picture at the head of the bed. What do I have? A photo of Japan. Again, I got these on Google. Not quite sure where I got them from. If I find out, I'll put the link in the description. This is from the same photographer. It's a bunch of nice photos that I just really, really liked. I really like the Mal bed. Though it takes up a lot of room because of the cover. Move you up a little bit. See if that works. There we go. Little reading nook. That looks good. A little plain, but still okay. I love bamboo. Good. So put away the green stuff. We'll keep the white. And we're going to go into the walls panel. I think I probably need 2 of these. Okay, so that's all done. Now over here, I am going to paint with a fiery orange. So over in this little corner, I think it'd be really cute and logical to do something that really most houses should have. And that is to have a laundry room on the same floor as the bedrooms. So we're going to put the washer just on top of the steps near the bedrooms. There we go, so we have a little tiny laundry room. And for a kitchen, there's a hanging shelf. But I like to use it kind of as a cabinet for whatever I want to use the laundry room for. So there's that little laundry nook, kind of out of the way. And then here, it's kind of an empty space, kind of useless. So that one bedroom had a little reading nook. this hallway will have a reading nook. Nice big sofa to lounge in. We'll get a nice bookshelf. Because the door opens that way. Since we have a nice balcony out here, let's get some nice furniture out here. Chairs or a sofa. Ooh, I like this. Yes, that looks good. Maybe this table that didn't work before. That'd be a nice table for a mug of coffee or tea. And we could put a poof over here. That looks nice. So here we have the downstairs tour. So we have our rack, we have our coat rack, our dining room table, nice relaxing shower bathroom, nice bright kitchen. Still not sold on the yellow tile, kind of too washed out for my liking, but it's bright, it's cheery, it's bland. I'm sure someone will like it. But other than that, it looks good. Over here is the living room with a nice wood stove and an awesome TV, game console, and internets. Then upstairs, we have a nice sitting area. Probably should put maybe a sconce or something on the wall. So it'll be a little bit dark otherwise. Here. So nice and bright. Master bedroom. No real room for some furniture out there, but that's okay. You can stand out and just drink your coffee. So desk, bed, upstairs bathroom, nice and bright, nice and blue, with awesome photos. Then you have a lovely green bedroom up here, and a lovely blue bedroom here with a little reading nook. I'll turn that off. We have, oh, it opens up either side. Anyway, some nice furniture out here with the very nice large balcony. And then for outdoors, we have some nice garden. We have our Zen garden here. Be nice to have a running waterfall, but I haven't experimented with those yet. We have a nice tent, a small pool, a exercise pool, and some front garden. So, thanks for joining me. This has been Garden Flipper. I think the DLC is really fun. I've spent I don't know how many hours already in this. I've done all of the emails assignments that are given, and I'll probably be experimenting with the different types of gardens that they suggest. There's also a contest going on if you want to do a different type of garden and submit it for their contest. I don't know all the details, but you could probably find it on their website. Okay, thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week, whichever game I'm playing.